So if you look on your social media, you travel a lot.
I do.
So
I do.
how did being in a small town make you want to go travel a lot?
My uncle, he got drafted into the NFL in like 2002, I believe, with the Oakland Raiders. Got drafted to the NFL, Super Bowl, whole 9 yards. But anyway, with him getting drafted to the NFL, it opened us the doors for me to be able to travel to California. So I went to California for like every summer, every Christmas break. I would always go to California. And then during my time in California, my uncle would take me to Disney World, LA, Vegas. Like that was the yearly type of thing. So I got introduced to travel at an early age through him. With my love of airplanes, all that kind of came from being able to go and travel to visit my uncle. Yeah. And then as I got older, I wanted to be doing this whole traveling influencing. That became like a whole lane for me out of nowhere, where I basically was creating like this high quality content in these different locations, out of country, in country. That started COVID years. What really, that's really what kicked it off for me. I'm not gonna lie, COVID year was a very bad year. Like that was bad for the world. But for Kevontae K, I locked in and I felt like elevated my whole life that whole year. I started my traveling, influencing my life even in more of my event planning and hostings. That COVID year is what really did it. I did my first big solo trip to New York that year. It was a lot. That's when I started solo traveling even more. And then again, the content that I was making was getting high engagement to the point where it was getting noticed by big brands and big travel pages and tourism boards and companies and excursions, to the point where it was actually reaching out, wanting to collaborate and do partnerships and things of that nature. So it became, I started getting paid to travel and features to travel and it happened over time. It definitely gradually happened over time for sure.